festival of lights, basically. So the main reason that we celebrate it is for the Sikhs, it's called a Bandi Chhod Divas. So today, our sixth guru, they released 40 people from exile, which was there in for like more than 10 years. So this is the day that they take them out. So we celebrate it. And in Hindus, they uh, Lord Rama, yeah.
Lord Rama went for exile for 14 years, and then when he came back, everyone celebrated because he was worshipped as a god. So everyone celebrated with lights, and everyone get together.
Their welcome. They celebrated their welcome with lights. So that's why everybody lights a candle.
And I noticed too, it's such a special day in that there's also a feast, obviously fireworks that we see, gifts are exchanged. For you guys, I know everybody does it a little bit differently, every family, but tell me about what you guys kind of do. What are some of your traditions every year?
Every year, like we wear traditional clothes, and then we buy sweets for everyone, and we give gifts to each other. And here in Canada, it's little different, but in India, it's a huge celebration. It's totally different. And the main thing is they start cleaning their home prior, like a month before they start cleaning and everything, just to like they feel like someone is coming after 14
Just to
years.
welcome
Yeah, just to
anyone.
welcome.
Just to welcome anyone.
Very briefly, before we wrap up, guys, here, tell us a little bit about what's going on in front of the temple, because this is beautiful to see, and I've even noticed in half an hour's time, it's grown. We're seeing more and more candles being laid in front of the temple as people make their way inside, and it's absolutely beautiful. What is happening here?
You will see more people coming. It's just the start. So it's like I said, they celebrate the welcome. So when Lord Rama came back, everybody lit up the lights, the candles, and everything. So just to welcome him after 14 years of exile.
So we'll see through the night tonight more people coming, laying candles before they make their way inside of the temple.
Even in the houses, they're gonna light up all the candles, diyas, and everything.
Absolutely
To
beautiful.
sum up, like in a nutshell, it's a festival of lights. So you will see Canada lit up tonight.
Beautiful. Thank you both so much. And yeah, like Beatrice that you were mentioning earlier, a very different year, of course, this year than what we saw last year. Most celebrations being done at home, but you see here people gathering in front of the temple. We see a lineup in front as they make their way inside. And again, just so beautiful to see all of these candles that have been placed in front of the temple as well. Back to you.
Mark Liverman in Brampton with more on the festivities. Mark, what's going on there now?
Well, Beatrice, more and more people showing up to the temple. It is absolutely beautiful to see. And look at this lineup going around the parking lot here as people make their way inside. A lot of people stopping first to drop candles off in front of the temple as well. And I'm joined by one person who you just dropped off. You just made a candle here, dedicated a candle here. You're going to do that as well. So tell me a little bit about this holiday and kind of what it means to you.
Okay, so I think this is one of the biggest festivals we celebrate in India, right? So this one for us as a Sikh community means that our guru was released from, from a prison, and he took like a lot of innocent people along with him, and they all returned home. And to celebrate, to welcome them, they just light up, diyas and candles and everything, and burst crackers, enjoy, right, and give sweets to the families.
So that's what we're seeing behind you, like you were mentioning, and I've noticed over the last hour or so, more and more people have come, dropped off candles, I should say, in front of the temple, and then made their way inside of the temple. Tell me a little bit, this is such a special day all over the world. So the lights, it's the Festival of Lights. Tell me a little bit about what it means to you and some of the traditions you guys do as a family for you guys in your home.
Okay, so I think for us, because we are away from the family and we are like the first family here in our family, and I think to have our daughter connected to our roots back in India, we just like to celebrate, and we like to have our own little bit culture attached to it. So we like to put on lights in the house and burst some crackers, bring her to the temple, and all of those little things, so that she know what Halloween is, and she also know what Diwali is, right, and what Christmas is. and all the other things. And I think I just love in Brampton, they also do that in school. So she brought little lamps from school decorated, and I think it's absolutely wonderful how everything is promoted in multiculturalism. I think it's great.
It's so beautiful to see. I agree as well. And we're noticing, even while we're talking right now, all around us, and I've noticed this for the last few hours, fireworks are going off, which of course is part of this festival as well. Very briefly before we wrap up, such a difference than last year where we had to celebrate, everybody had to celebrate at home. We were seeing everybody celebrating at home or virtually. To see everybody back out after really 2 years. What's that like for you?
I think we saw that with Halloween as well, and I think for Diwali as well. Last time we were not even allowed to get in because of the restrictions, right? But I think this year it's a little easier for us to go in. Still a long lineup. We understand that, and I think we appreciate at least we are going to get in. But yeah, I think it's good.
And a big difference than last year as well. Thank you so much for your time. We'll let you go light your candle as well. But again, it is absolutely beautiful to see this. More and more candles that are being dropped off here in front of the temple as well. Again, a lineup that's being formed in front as people make their way inside. And it's so beautiful, especially to see the fireworks as a backdrop behind and around this temple here as well. Back to you. Here, who are about to make their way inside, including 12-year-old Lukvinder, who was talking a little bit about this holiday. So, guys, tell me a little bit about, and you're with your sister here as well. Tell me a little bit about what this holiday means.
Holiday is about colors and light, and this day you can also do fireworks, and that's really fun. And you also go like the divas, you put oil in there and some cotton straps, which is pretty cool.
Now, you've been doing this your whole life. Every year you guys do this. It's such a special and beautiful holiday. We see all the lights. I know people light up their homes as well. What's the most special part for you, Lukvinder?
I like the fireworks. They're pretty fun.
Yeah, and you see them everywhere. You see them all over the place.
You can see them right now.
Yeah, even right now as well. I'm even noticing as we're chatting here next to you in front of the temple, they are lighting candles. Lukvinder, tell me a little bit about that.
So you light candles, it shows support.
More history about the Sikhism. Actually, they celebrated Diwali because of our sixth Guru, Guru Hargobind Sahib Ji. He came out with 52 kings from Gwalior Fort, and the people celebrate Diwali just to welcome him and thank him for that. And they lighten up the diyas and all. That's why we lighten up candles and diyas in the Gurdwara.
Now, this is obviously also a holiday that is not only celebrated by Sikhs, it's celebrated by Buddhists as well. We know as well also Hindus. But tell me a little bit more, guys, in terms of what happens today. I know earlier today you said people go to each other's houses, gifts are exchanged as well. Tell me more about what else you guys do today on this special day.
We made special foods, we made sweets, and we shared gifts. We just exchanged the gifts, and then we had some special food at home like pakaras and all. And then at night what we do a big fat dinner and then after that we do fireworks, which Lakwinder he's very proud of. Yeah, so basically we are all done with the Gurdwara, and now we are gonna go to the firecrackers for him, and then we will go home and light it up.
Thank you both so much. So obviously a very special and beautiful day as you see more people making their way inside of the temple right now. Candles out front as well. We'll bring you more.